Hi traders, in this video I'm revealing a very powerful strategy that you can use with the Heikin Ashi indicator. I'm not going to waste your time by going into the inventor of Heikin Ashi, and I'm not going to explain the formulas for this indicator because that's not going to make you money. So instead I'm going to get straight to the point and explain the strategy and how you can transform your trading results using it. First things first, for any beginners or traders who are not familiar with Heikin Ashi, you need to be aware that it's a smoothed out version of a candlestick chart taking an average of prices. So the current price of the Heikin Ashi candle may not match the price at which the market is actually trading. So if you see this shooting star red bearish candlestick here, in Heikin Ashi mode it actually displays as a green candle. So when backtesting with Heikin Ashi, you need to refer to normal candles to get accurate results. Anyway, now that's out of the way, let's get back to the strategy. When trading, finding the trend can often be a problem, particularly for those new to trading. It doesn't always look like this, where all the candles are mainly the same colour and there is a clear uptrend. But most often, like this. Most trends in fact look like this, which with hindsight looks easy. But when you're trading in real time, can be confusing and lead to false signals. Heikin Ashi solves this by replacing standard candlesticks and showing majorly same coloured candles, which helps identify the trend much better, removes market noise and is great for a trader's psychology. Here is how you can use Heikin Ashi to identify the current trend. Firstly, add it to your chart. This is the one you want. Change the candle colour to match your original candlestick settings. Then you can identify a strong bullish trend if the candle is green, has a large body and has no lower wicks. For a bearish trend, it's a red coloured candle with a large body and no upper wicks. We all know that a trend doesn't last forever as markets work in cycles, so when it eventually starts to weaken, the Heikin Ashi is designed to detect price reversals. So in a weakening trend, you may see Heikin Ashi candles with small bodies of both colours, red and green, showing upper and lower wicks, indicating a possible trend reversal, or a trend pause. Look out for dojis too, which have a small body and wicks on each side. If the trend that is ending had many long bullish Heikin Ashi candles, the reversal will require long bearish Heikin Ashi candles too, more than one, to confirm the reversal. Otherwise it might just be a small pullback in the bullish trend which could continue. Likewise, a long bearish trend will require more than one bullish candle to confirm the trend is coming to an end. To find an entry with the strategy, you need to first establish the overall trend for the day or week. Just check on the 1 hour like this, and we can see an uptrend here. Be aware of key support and resistance levels. You can mark them in like this. Here is a bearish trend on the 1 hour. You can mark the key levels up like this. When entering any trade in either a bullish or a bearish trend, check how it looks in context of the levels you've marked up. Do not buy into resistance or sell into support. You will be more profitable overall, statistically speaking, in your trading if you trade with the long-term trend. So on a 1 hour chart, if the market is bullish like this, I would mainly be looking for buys on pullbacks. And for a bearish market, I would mainly look to sell on pullbacks on the downtrend. Holding trades until near end of day is also a great way to increase profitability. You're either taking a small loss or a break-even trade, or get in on a nice big directional move for the day. This strategy performs well on most time frames as markets are fractal. Here I use the 5-minute for all trade entries and charting. So to enter using Heikin Ashi alone, you would go and look for the same pattern as when we had a trend reversal. Then you want 2 decent sized candles with no wick going in the new direction. But using Heikin Ashi alone is not going to send you to the Trading Hall of Fame, because Heikin Ashi is not good for placing entries, mainly because they do not show the current price accurately. For that we need to get much more precise. Instead we use the ultra powerful Williams Alligator in combination with Heikin Ashi to create a super awesome strategy that gives trend, entry and exit signals. Add this one. Use the default settings. Williams Alligator is a clever series of displaced moving averages which are excellent at helping us confirm if a market is sleeping or trending. Here's how you trade the Heikin Ashi Alligator combination. First, know where your key levels of support and resistance are, which you identified earlier. Use Heiken Ashi to see the trend. Then for a long trade, you want to see two good bullish reversal bars, and the Williams Alligator green line needs to have crossed above the red and blue, and the alligator lines are starting to fan out, and that would signal to enter a buy trade. Wait for the Williams Alligator to cross with the green line below the red line and the red line below the blue line, and the alligator lines are starting to fan out. You also need to see two decent bearish candles. Now you could enter a sell position and use the blue line of the alligator as your stop loss or a swing high. Set your take profit at 1.5 to 1 risk reward ratio like this. If you want to extend the take profit of the trade and all the signals line up, the Williams Alligator lines are nicely spread out and the Heikin Ashi candles are still very bearish, you could increase your take profit and move your stop loss to where your original take profit was. This is an example of a market condition you would not take a trade in. Alligator lines close together, Heikin Ashi undecided and all over the place. We are waiting for some signals as to market direction at this point. So I just revealed to you the best strategy that you can use with the Heikin Ashi indicator. All I ask for in return is a very small favour of liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It literally only takes 2 clicks and it means a lot to me. In return, you'll get notified when I post more high quality trading videos like this one. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Keep chasing the edge.